On YouTube, if you're a fan of Minecraft, you've likely come across quite a lot of Minecraft animations. Some of these animations could range from high-quality, memorable experiences like an Egg's Guide to Minecraft and a Noob Adventures, to some of the lackluster and sometimes more of the weird and terrible, of whom I won't mention cause he might copy strike me. If you've been involved in a community of Minimator animators, you might be familiar with Minecraft Monster School animations. Most recent examples of Monster School animations tend to base their episodes off of current trends in the time they were made. Some of these trends are mainly popular with younger audiences. This is a curious case of Minecraft Monster Schools. The questions I'll be answering in this episode are the origins of the Monster Schools, why they were likely made, can Monster School animations be engaging for all audiences, and my opinion on the series overall. First off, I will be covering the likely origins of Monster School animations. The oldest example I can find happens to be Willcraft Animations. I remembered watching him when he was still creating Monster School animations, along with his series The Adventures. His animations didn't look too great, but at the time he made them, Minimator was still in its earlier stages of development, so what he was able to accomplish within those limitations was impressive. What I personally liked about his series is how atmospheric it was. He was able to make Herobrine work as a teacher and still be pretty intimidating, and his music choice was very fitting with the setting and style. There was a lot of care put into the students as well, each having distinct personalities, from a shy Enderman who enjoys sculpting to a Ghast that enjoys collecting heads from various mobs. Despite the limitations, he was able to make the characters expressive, yet not way over the top like recent examples do. They all bounce off each other very well. One of his best examples of great characterization is his bus driver, being both sinister and mysterious. His debut was in a new intro made for the series, which was first used in Combat Number 2. However, he's not involved until the episode after, which is scary. When he isn't being the world's most reckless bus driver, he's usually calm and to himself. Unless someone is to do him wrong, in that case he would likely get payback at the flip of a coin. In the episode Bus Trip, it showcases how wild a normal bus ride can get with this bus driver. He is also very protective of his bus, and has special punishments to those who nearly bring harm to it. His Monster School was a lot of fun while it lasted. Willcraft eventually moved on from that, and is now experimenting with game design. I encourage you to support him, since he's been through a lot. Now that we've got the likely origin covered, let's move on to the next topic: why were these likely made? In Willcraft's case, I believe he made it because he enjoyed it. And the only reason why he doesn't make it anymore is because he no longer enjoys making them. There are a couple other Monster School animators I looked into to try to get more of a perspective as well. Smilecraft was the first one I looked into, and it couldn't be at a better time. Smilecraft started with a simple Monster School series and had FNAF elements brought into it later on. However, there are examples of other content on this channel, and recently they made a massive improvement on their animation and editing. This led me to believe that they enjoy what they're doing, and they seek to improve. It might have not been anything special, but the increase in quality made the animation pretty pleasing to watch. I tried to contact them for some insight, but sadly I have not received any response yet. But unlike Smilecraft, another animator going by the name Platypus doesn't seem to have much improvement over the years, and sometimes includes their previous animation in with their new one to stretch it out to 10 minutes. They sacrifice quality for quantity and length. An action that was done by Smilecraft a couple times, but have improved since then. I would like to see Platypus improve someday like Smilecraft did. I do believe Minecraft Monster Schools can be engaging with enough thought and care put into them. And that's when my opinions come in. I used to make a series called Hero's Goal. It wasn't ever a really popular series, but I did have fun making it. It was a bit of a messy series. It was filled with plot holes, and you'd see me failing at creating a story in seasons 1 through 6. My goal was to break the normal Minecraft school format and create an overarching plot. Season 7 and up took a more serious approach to the story and focused more heavily on the characters Gibbet, Jacob, and Cameron, who was also known as Zendero. Though the series has been cancelled to be remade into something completely different, it left me a soft spot for Monster School animations. Not all Monster Schools are created equal, and not all of them will be bad. If there is enough thought put into them, it can be something truly engaging. Anyways, that's it for this episode of The Curious Case Of. Please leave me a comment on what I should possibly cover next. I wish you all a nice week. Good luck.